Is it recording? Okay, welcome to the first episode of Hurley's Awesome Comic Review. You can just call it Hurley's Review. On our list for review today, Uncanny X-Force number 8, Wolverine number 8, X-Factor number 218, Generation Hope number 6, and in our old-ass comic review, X-Men number 1, the best-selling comic of all time. Alright, let's start off. We have, all out of order, X-Factor number 218. We're going to start with this one because this one has the biggest shocker of the week. I can't really say too much without revealing what the shocker is. Well, besides what's obvious here. But you do get to see Monet throw a bullet at a chick's head, which is pretty effing sweet. Unfortunately, chick survives. But, like I said, huge shocker involving this scene. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I don't know how I will survive without Guido. Next, Wolverine number 8. This one, it finally finishes up the Wolverine versus the X-Men arc. We get to see inside Wolverine's head. A way that's not too often to be seen. For instance, how Wolverine cheats at cards, which X-Men he's had sex with, his sexual fantasies, and what are his hopes and dreams. Jubilee finds out which X-Men he's had sex with. It's hilarious. The only drawback with Wolverine right now is the art. I am not a big fan of Daniel Acuna's art. I'm hoping it either improves or they find another artist. Overall, the story is amazing though. Next, Uncanny X-Force number 8. Centers on relationship between Psylocke and Warren. How he's trying to keep in the Archangel. It also brings back Shadow King. You may remember him as the dude who nearly beat Professor X's ass on the astral plane. Let's just say he finally gets his comeuppance, but in a way that you may not really like. Or maybe you will, depending on how you like stories to progress. And finally, for the new comics, Generation Hope number 6. See this dude? Not even born yet, already able to take control of entire human minds. And Hope's got to find some way to touch him so he doesn't go crazy, but he doesn't want to be born. How's she gonna fix this? I don't know. It's gonna be hilarious to find out. Kenji offered to perform a C-section. Hope didn't like that. Which brings me to our old-ass comic review of the week. The best-selling comic of all time, X-Men number 1. Probably best-selling of all time due to all these variants. Needless to say, it really is worth buying. It's the best-selling comic of all time, so you can probably get your hands on one if you try. Everyone in the world bought this comic 5 times. In it, Magneto returns onto the scene after taking a hiatus in his asteroid for a while. It introduces the character of Fabian Cortez, who played a major role in comics for the next couple years. I believe this was 1991. Might have to fact check on that one, but great comic. Well worth it. If you can get your hand on one, or 5, do it. That pretty much concludes my reviews for the week. Join me next week and we'll do this again. Because I'm the only one who reviews the comics I care about, and hopefully the only one who reviews the ones that you care about. And hopefully I do justice. Let me know. Thank you for watching Hurley's Review.